Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be planting some Amaryllis bulbs. Last video I showed you what I got from royalcolors.com, and just to let you know, I did receive everything that I ordered. I thought that I ordered more. Again, been 2 years. I can't remember what I ordered, but I went back to my old order form. Everything was fantastic. Very happy with what I purchased. So before we get into that, two things. I wanted to give you a little update on this painted arum, the Arum Italicum. It is starting to sprout. Can you see that there? I think I had, how many bulbs are there? There's supposed to be 5. I have, it looks like 2 sprouting. I've got one right here and one, I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but one right by my finger. I'd actually just, that's the first time I'm seeing the other one. Playing around in here. So yeah, that's exciting. My very first Italicum. And the pink buttercup one. So far, it's not showing any signs of life. But I was told that Amaryllis sometimes needs a little bit of a cold period. So I'm going to assume that these had a cold period, but if these don't start to sprout in the next couple of weeks, I'll give it 2 more weeks. I'll stick them in the fridge for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then try them again. But for right now, they are not sprouting just yet. And that's okay. Put those back. Another thing that's going on right now in the grow space is I'm starting to get a spider mite infestation on my plumerias. So I've got my spray bottle mixed with some rubbing alcohol, water, and soft soap, and just spray the crap out of it. Let me just take you in and I'll show you what the damage is looking like. It's kind of sad. They're just starting into inflows now, so anyway, I'll show you that, and then let's get right to the bulbs. So I noticed some discoloration of my leaves, a little bit of spotting, yellowing, just all around gross. As you can see, the leaves are a little bit moist. That's from me spraying it. I'm trying to see if I can show you some webbing. These were from the newer section of leaves. The leaf is fused together. Not so great. Inside there, I don't know if it's going to focus, but there's little white dots. That is probably the spider mites. I don't see any webbing, not anymore. There was webbing through the whole thing. This was actually growing up into the grow light, so it was hard for me to see any damage. And this leaf here is fusing together, so you know that there's an issue there because it's not opening correctly. I'll have to go in there with my finger and just gently coax it apart. Between here is where bugs will like to hide, and it can cause a problem. Anyway, that is what's going on right now in the grow space. Always something happening. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So I'll have to watch the bananas and also the elephant ears. Usually with the elephant ears, I'll watch this little groove in here, and usually that's the first part that I see that starts to get webbing. And when I see that, then I'll flip over the leaves and I'll really give it a good look, and usually a good spray. The Vanda orchid's doing really well in here, and the foxtail orchid is doing lovely. I need to get down here and water more often. Again, so busy at work, it's so hard to get down here on a daily basis, but I'm trying. I'm really trying. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to the bulb planting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got some soil. This is all pre-moistened soil. I like to use pre-moistened soil when I'm planting Amaryllis bulbs because Amaryllis, they don't require a lot of moisture in the beginning while they're just first establishing and before they start to grow. If you give them too much water, they start to rot. So I like to pre-moisten my soil, and then I won't re-water again until it becomes dry, or just water very sparingly until I start to see active growth. So just to be a little bit on the careful side, I like to plant these ones with pre-moistened soil. I'm also going to be using some Miracle-Gro. This is a multi-purpose Miracle-Gro. It's a shake and feed slow release fertilizer. I like to add that to the soil so that these Amaryllis, when they do start to grow, can have a little bit of nutrient. They are very fast growers, and when they actually do start to grow, they grow very quickly and require a lot of food. So you want to feed them well so that the bulb nourishes itself, so that next year you have even more blooms. The bigger the bulb, the more blooms you get. So anyway, let's get right down to it. We're going to be planting the neon. I have a tag here. Got the Amaryllis neon. Hopefully that's coming up on camera. I can't see that. It looks like it's a big glare. And then we're going to plant one of the ones from Royal Colors. And this one is the Multiflora Striped Garden. Again, these are fantastic. I think this is absolutely phenomenal. The amount of bulbs that you have here, amazing. So what they recommend doing is planting them up to the neck. But unfortunately, you can't do that with these ones because they're all different heights. So I'm going to plant it as best I can. You'll see how I'm going to do it, and maybe if you could follow suit and do what I do, or you can make your own rules and grow them however you please. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do it. So many different ways to do these things. So I like to put a piece of paper towel down in the base of the pot to stop the soil from running out. I've got regular plastic pots inside of a pot cover. You don't want to have a pot without drainage for Amaryllis because it's a bulb. If there's too much water sitting around the bulb, it will rot. So yeah, I like to make sure that I can take the pot out if I feel like I've overwatered it. Take the pot out, dump out the excess water, and start again. So I'm just going to put some paper towel in the bottom of this pot. Dump out that soil wherever that came from. Alright, we got that. And now I'm just going to add some soil to the base of the pot. I'm going to add just a few inches of soil. The pre-moistened soil. Let me get some more here for this pot. Now I'm going to figure out how this opens. It's the first time I've used this. I usually use Osmocote, but this Miracle-Gro stuff was on sale, so I thought, hey, let's give it a try, see if I like it. So just shake a little bit in there. We're just going to mix it around. Again, we want to have food available to the plants when the roots start to develop. So now I'm going to take the bulb here. This is the neon again. It's already started to produce flower spikes, so that's absolutely fantastic. And I want to plant it so that the soil level is about right here, just about to the neck of the bulb. So I'm going to look at it. I'm going to add a little bit more soil because this is a little too shallow. There we go. So now when I add the soil here, the soil will come just about a centimeter from the top of the pot, and it'll be covering over the bulb. Not 100%, but just enough. If you cover too much of the bulb, you can risk rotting these guys. So you just want to be a little bit careful. They're very forgiving when they're actively growing, but when they're not actively growing, that's when the problems happen. Okay. So this is how it's going to look. So again, here we go. As you can see, it doesn't cover the complete bulb. We got a little bit of bulb showing. That's perfect. You can even have it a little bit higher if you want, but this is just fine. So I'm going to move this off to the side. And if you want, you can add a little bit of flair to your pot, put some moss around it, you can add some sticks. I would actually recommend putting some twigs or bamboo poles around here, because as this flower spike grows, you might need some support. So let's plant this big one. Just going to take these roots, I'm just going to maneuver them all downwards. I'm going to see how it fits in the pot. Let me take this out. I like using pot covers, like I said, from Amaryllis. So this one, the main bulb is just about at the soil surface. The other ones are farther down. That's okay. I'll try to maybe move the bulb off to the side so that these ones aren't as deep. But it's all just however it works best for you. These baby bulbs are under the soil surface anyway in the beginning. So I'm just going to add some pre-moistened soil. Being careful with my fingers, being firm yet gentle. I don't want to damage any of the baby bulbs that are around the side. But I want to get rid of any air pockets that are around the plant. Air pockets, it's funny because orchids, which I'm used to growing, like airspace around the roots, whereas these ones, if there's an air pocket, it generally kills the root. So just keep that in mind. Some plant roots don't like air around them. If it's an air plant or an epiphyte growing in the trees, they like good airflow. But plants like this like it nice contact with the soil. They like good airflow into the roots. You don't want to have a really concrete packed soil, but you don't want to have a big air pocket that air could just sit. So anyway, here's the other one. This is the way it's going to grow. Again, the bulb is not completely covered. The other ones, there's a little bit of a bulb here at the soil surface. There's going to be some more around here. Not everything is exposed. That's perfectly fine. As it grows, as the bulbs become bigger, they will expose themselves. So anyway, again, you can add a little bit of moss to the top to decorate it. You can add some sticks for stability and time. So anyway, make it your own. Have fun with it. Show me how your amaryllis are growing. And yeah, love to see them. These have beautiful, beautiful blooms. So anyway, happy growing, everyone. And see you next time. Wow, look at this. I can plant this one now. Look at, there's a nice flower bud being produced. This is the neon. This is the pink variety. That's fantastic. So exciting.